Cheap Seats Live, Saturday morning sports show on WLCN 96.3 and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Jake's Furnishings, 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Furnish your home for less at Jake's. The Grimaldi Law Office, Logan County's only law firm dedicated exclusively to the practice of criminal law. Phone 651-8089. The Christian Village, 1507 7th Street in Lincoln, a community of compassion. Phone 732-2189. Eaton Corporation, America's choice for top quality, high-performance electrical equipment for over 50 years. Lincoln College, providing students the best educational experience since 1865. Go online to lincolncollege.edu for more details. St. Claris Manor, their team's dedication is what makes them special. Phone 735-1507. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois. We're here to help. In Lincoln, call 732-2159. Schneider Chiropractic, 523 North Elm in Lincoln. For the best in chiropractic care and maintenance, call Dr. Alyssa Schneider today, 217-732-2140. Joe Ryan, Country Financial. For all your insurance needs, see Joe Ryan in downtown Lincoln or call 217-735-4385. The Hampton Inn in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6729. At the Lincoln Hampton Inn, we love having you here. Lincoln Printers in downtown Lincoln. For all your printing needs, including vinyl graphics and banners. Phone 217-732-3121. Lincoln Printers since 1970. Row Incorporated on North Tickapoo Street in Lincoln. Logan County Chevrolet, Buick and Cadillac dealer since 1953. Phone 735-4444. And by Four Corners Lube for the best full-service oil changes, transmission, and radiator flushes, brake service, and lawn care needs. Stop by Four Corners Lube at 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM. You can watch us on the web. We're streaming live on YouTube, and you can also listen to us on the go. Download that Mixler app and listen to us anywhere you are.
Anywhere you want.
We are downtown Lincoln today for the barbecue cook-off and Dock Dogs. Dock Dogs here with us this morning. I think it starts at 10. And
gosh, we're missing it. We have it on the air. They're letting people jump off of it.
Are they?
In case one of you guys want to.
well, me and Lloyd discussed this pre-show, and he said, you're too fragile. And we came to the conclusion, since I'm the most athletic one here, that I would do it.
Guess what?
By far the most athletic.
Yeah.
Coach Silkowski on with us. Morning, Coach.
Thanks for having me.
Big win last night for the Railers. It's been a while. Well, I guess it hasn't been that long since your last football game, since last season was kind of pushed back. Had to feel pretty good to be out there on the field, and the kids came away with a huge victory over Clinton.
Yeah, it was good to be back on, Friday nights in the fall. You know, it's kind of where we belonged, and, we were just eager to get back to that. It was great to play in the spring. A lot of kids needed some experience and stuff, but it's good to be back in the fall.
Yeah, and last night it was a little different uniforms last night. Looked pretty cool.
Very cool. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of work with Staff Sergeant Allball out of the National Guard. He's kind of become part of our, of our family. Just comes in, works out with the kids, does a lot with our wrestling program and our PE departments too. And he approached me with this idea. We were actually going to do it in the fall of 2020. It's just when everything happened, we didn't want to do it in the spring because you couldn't have people there. And,
right.
So this was a long time in the making.
Yeah, camouflage jerseys.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah,
you might have to keep them.
I wish we could. Yeah, with the fundraise and get our own set of them. Yeah, it was fun. He's been a big part of it. Our kids love him. He's definitely great for our kids.
Tell us a little bit about the game. Were you, Lincoln came into the game the favorite, but did you expect your kids to react like that and play as well as they did for the first game?
Yeah, we came in with we're the mindset. We're always going to be the underdog every week. That's just the mindset we have, and that's the mindset we want. I did know this could happen. and I knew we were going to be the better team. We were supposed to play them last, in 2020 in the fall. It was on the schedule, and even last June when we started, we're allowed to start getting back together. That was our, we just wanted Clinton. That's all we wanted. Then it got canceled and everything. So we've been preparing for last night for 14 months essentially. And I knew it could happen. I knew we had some kids that can just make some plays if we got them in space, and everybody took turns making plays last night.
Right. Well, being with no fans, I guess you call the spring season, some new faces out there that a lot of us aren't familiar with. Tell us last night who stood out and who to look for this year.
I was watching your guys' broadcast last night when I got home, and at one point on the starting defense, there were 5 sophomores and a freshman on the starting defense, and you give up 6 points, and that was really just the lockdown there. You got at your corners the Carson twins, Keon and Kanai. If you guys have been watching them since they were in youth ball, those kids are dynamic football players, and they can do a lot of good things for you.
Very quick.
And they've been phenomenal for us since we started stuff back up in July. Then Darren Stevens, another sophomore, also our backup quarterback. He's Dorf as our nose tackle. He actually saw some time as a freshman last year. Just a big body kid who's hard to move, plays with good pad level. And obviously freshman inside linebacker, and Tate Johnston played very well. First play of the game was in the spring as a sophomore, but decided to just let him stay down at that JV level and keep developing. And he'd got some spot time at the varsity level, and he played very, very well last night, which we expected him to do as well. So a lot of new faces, and we moved Scotty and Isaac Decker, were our corners in the spring, moved them back to safety, and so we some moving parts. We got guys in some good positions.
It's nice to be able to turn the corner, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah.
You get that corner turn with jet sweep, and all of a sudden the middle opens up.
Yeah, that's kind of what we knew we had. We had some speed, and we didn't really get to even show off that much in number 23, Justin Wackendorf. He can do some damage on the perimeter as well. If you were at the Meet the Railers game, he did a lot of good stuff there too. So it's coming together. We just knew the spring was going to be what it was. We knew we were going to struggle, but we had a bigger plan. We knew we get to this moment last night we'd be okay.
As far as off season went, with I don't want to say a shortened off season, maybe just back a little bit regular. How did your off season go this year as far as what you were able to accomplish?
We kind of in June right after our season ended there in April, we started the weight room stuff right away for the kids that weren't playing baseball, or if they were running track, we were still in the weight room quite a bit. And then we just kind of in June we just started did on-field workouts, speed training, and speed agility, weight training. Then we started stuff in July, which typically we're starting stuff in June, like 3 days a week, then 4 days a week in July, and we just kind of altered it and went 4 straight weeks for 5 days a week in the month of July. Our attendance wasn't very good. We had, it was kind of hit or miss on a lot of guys, but really we, started on August 9th there. A lot of kids that you got the buy-in at that point. The last 2 weeks of practice, our team is really transformed.
Did you obviously Scotty, you knew something about them. Did you know they would sit like in a 5-2? Was it a 5-2 with a monster?
Yeah, just straight 5-2. We knew that's what they did last year. Past couple years, they did have a new coach. They hired the defensive coordinator out of Downs Tri-Valley. Went back and watched some Downs Tri-Valley stuff, and they were in the same front. So we got exactly what we thought we would.
Well, I was going to say, he's not going to stop that jet sweep sitting in a 5-2.
No, we'll keep running it.
Well, you got to make adjustments, and obviously they didn't, and Lincoln went 58-6.
Fun to see him turn the corner, I'm going to tell you.
It was 30-0 after at half?
No, I think it was 30-0 at the quarter. Then 51 at the half.
So you let up a little bit. Second.
Yeah, we don't want. Obviously, we've been on the other side of that plenty of times. Even as a 2.5 months ago, we were on the other side of that, and that's not what it's about for us. It's we got the opportunity to get some younger kids some experience, and try to get kids that were in camp with us, try to get them out there a little bit.
Right. Coach, watching the game last night, noticed the quarterback had some good mobility moves and kept his head up the field and made some really nice passes.
Yeah, Elijah played really well. I thought he managed the game phenomenal last night. Did everything we asked. Was very smart with the football. Made some great throws. Yeah, guys downfield, moved around that pocket very well, scrambled, had that first down scramble very early on for us to keep that opening drive going on the third down there. So it was good. It was a perfect night, really. Football gods were on our side last night.
So he did a good job of buying time, and then he did find the receivers, and they were open.
Yeah, they were wide, yeah. And Jaden Ledley had that huge 78-yard touchdown there too, and great route. Just everything worked last night.
What do you know totals? What did he rush for, the kid?
Keon ran for like 102. Yeah, it was 5 carries for 102.
5 carries?
Yeah, 102.
Pretty good average.
Yeah, big 69-yard run there too on our Pollard.
He's got a Barry Sanders look to him.
Yeah, he's a good football player. Glad he's on our side.
Yeah. Well, it's
tackle.
I was going to say he had.
Yeah, he played corner.
A couple good plays.
Yeah, he's got potential to be a really, really good football player for us.
That's good.
Well, a good start to the season, some good building blocks. Now we kind of fast forward and preview the rest of the season a little bit. The Apollo Conference, a tough conference to play in.
Oh, yeah.
What are some of the preseason predictions in the Apollo?
I think Mahomet's going to be really, really tough. They've been kind of getting some really good back-to-back classes coming in there. I think Mahomet will be tough, and always Mount Zion and Effingham are always going to be, really tough. We got Charleston next week. They didn't play last night. They lost their game to Robinson and didn't pick one up for whatever reason.
Good.
Yeah, we'll see. It's kind of like week 1 all over again, really, to be honest. So, but I don't think they had any major staff changes or anything over there that I'm aware of. So we'll get back to work.
It's always nice to have one under your belt, and they don't have one.
Yeah, well,
that'll help.
So yeah, we just got to get better. We know that what we were able to do last night's not going to get it done. Next Friday night when we're back here. So we gotta get better still.
Injuries? Any issues there?
No, Justin Walkendorf got banged up really late in the game there when he blocked that field goal attempt with a couple minutes to go. But we got word late last night that it's just a bad bruise and no break or anything. So little rest and ice, and hopefully he'll be back 100% by Friday night.
What happened there? Did the ball hit him in the shin?
I think he got just hit 2 different directions and just got bruised up. Okay. Is what he thinks happened. I didn't see it live.
I thought the ball hit off his shin. I was like, man, that hurt.
Yeah, he's a transfer. North Carolina. His family moved down here last summer. And watching his highlight stuff from when he was out there, he was blocking punts and PATs when he was out there as a sophomore, just making plays all over the place too. So we kind of knew we had a special one, and I'm glad he got to do it wearing our uniform this time.
Yeah, doing some recruiting, North Carolina.
Yeah, just picking them up.
Yeah, we got 3 Walkendorfs in our program right now. There's 3 brothers. They're all with us, so great kids.
Good deal. That sounds good for the future. Tell us a little bit about Charleston. What can we expect out of the field next Friday?
I know they graduated a lot last year. They were really talented in the spring. We played them week 1, and they really got us bad. We didn't play it very well that week. I think they went 3-3 in the spring. I don't know much yet. We won't have any film on them to really see what they're like right now. It's kind of one of those week 1s all over again.
And I don't know, not necessarily difficult to maybe scout from last season's games just because of the situation everybody was in. You had seniors out there that they didn't really have anything to play for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
now it's on. Everything's back to normal, it seems, and there's going to be hopefully some end of the season playoffs and all that. So there's an end goal, and that's got to put a little more motivation behind the kids and coaching staff.
Oh yeah. It's like I said, we knew what the spring was, and I just don't know what they're gonna have. Do
you have to share film with them if they don't have one for you?
He requested one, but I'm not sending it.
I'd sit on that too.
It's
right.
I don't know. I'm not.
Look at last year's.
Watch it. It's on YouTube, but you can do it that way if you want. But we're not sending them nothing. No, we're not going to do that. If he wants to send me his film from his scrimmage last night, we can talk about that. But we're just not.
You'll send him your Meet the Railers.
Yeah, I'm just not going to do that and just hand stuff over like that, you know.
Right.
We're not going to put our kids in a disadvantage like that. We need every advantage we can get.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, Coach, great win last night. It's got to be feeling pretty good on a Saturday morning. Now it's back to work.
Definitely easier to get up.
Yeah.
You know, after a late night.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Definitely. So yeah, I'm just so happy for our kids, and just big thank you to our booster club. Putting that military event on, and Tiffany Batten was a big part of. She had a lot to do with the getting a lot of like the that stuff taken care of, and Kathy Merriman at Carousel Printing getting those shirts ready. We had that idea not even 2 weeks ago to do the shirts, and she in a heartbeat made it happen for us. So we was really happy. Everybody came together to make that event, and just so happy for those kids. That's a big game. I know it's that's one we expected to win, but that's Clinton, and I've only been here for 6 years, but I have learned very quickly the hatred between the two communities. So I know that our kids really, really wanted that, and they just did everything. They just did everything the right way. Just the effort we got was amazing last night, and just the attitudes our kids played with was, But we got to see how to respond now when things are going rough. It's easy to do that stuff when you're winning big.
Right. How do you react when it's not going your way?
Yeah. And our kids did great. Prepared. It was hot. I don't think we practiced one day after school last week. Our schedule just kept getting bumped and moved around. We'd schedule an evening practice, and then the lightning would hit, so we'd be inside. So it was just a crazy, crazy week. I think I got home before 9 o'clock one day last week, just because we were practicing so late and stuff, and just to come out and watch it accumulate like that, amazing.
I need to give a big shout out to the student section as well.
Oh yeah, it was amazing.
Wow, yeah.
It was so good to have them back. It's just a different feel. It's just like I said, you play in the spring and you're appreciative the kids got at least an opportunity to play. They don't get robbed of that opportunity again, but. It was good to be back to normal in high school football.
Absolutely. Oh, and Coach, I don't know if you noticed on the sidelines, but the cheerleaders were putting in some work.
Yeah, they had
a lot of push-ups.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They had to transfer from the push-ups to the jumping jacks there towards the end. So
that's all right. I'm sure
I don't know if you've gotten the injury report from them yet or not.
Yeah, I can talk to Coach Conrad on that.
Some sore muscles today.
Today.
Well,
so we have a favorite. Is Mount Zion a favorite in the conference?
Always. Mount Zion, Effingham. I think Muhammad's the sleeper this year.
I hadn't read anything. That's why I didn't know who really was. But I know he got a lot of kids out. I think 70 kids or something.
Yeah, that's power. They're building special over there. They got really good buy-in. I think really good players. Obviously, a couple D1 type prospect kids. Kid got third in the 100. They're running back in the state track meet. Back in June there. So, yeah, they'll be tough.
Any games today?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
When does your JV and your freshman play?
JV will play Monday night home against Clinton.
Okay, and then freshman typically
we play 2-level. We're gonna go. We play varsity JV.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone's kind of 2-level now.
Okay, so there's no really.
No. You may get a team here and there that fills a whole freshman team, but no, just 2 levels for us this season.
Gotcha. Well, Coach, congratulations. Let's keep it going because, like you said, it's a lot easier to roll out of bed after a victory than a loss. And, for us, it's just hard to roll out of bed, period, because it seems like we lose every Saturday, or our listeners do. So.
They definitely lose.
They definitely lose.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for swinging by.
Yeah.
We look forward to talking to you next Saturday.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys then.
Let's go Railers.
Big win for the Railers last night over the Clinton Maroons, 58-6. Cameraman Lloyd was there, so he was busy. We had Bob Ritterbush, Ken Schweitzer on the radio. So as Jim chuckles, I don't know why. He's a chuckler. He's a chuckler. So, yeah, all your play-by-play action always covered by WLCN. And we got some play-by-play today, guys. We are downtown Lincoln, and they're firing up the old smokers, some ribs, some chicken. And the Dock Dogs are going to be.
And if you're watching
competing
on YouTube right now, you stay with us because
we have smell-o-vision.
We got a man right here that'll have his shirt off and be jumping off that dock here before the end of the show.
Dock Dogs,
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Show off a little bit. Let's do it. Let's get you ready.
Let's get me pumped
Let's
up.
do it.
No, it's probably not going to
Come on. Gosh.
I don't think you can pay me enough. Well,
really?
could, yeah.
I was going to say, I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
I'll give you $10.
$10, I'm in.
He's in.
$10.
Let's take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have more here on the Cheap Seats on WLCN 96.3 FM.
The inventory reduction sale is in full swing at Jake's Furnishings in Lincoln, and you'll save for every room in your home. Top quality furniture for every room in your house will create a stunning new look while saving you hundreds of dollars. Choose from top quality Ashley brand sofas, including recliners, plush sectionals, complete dining room sets, and handsome bedroom outfits fit for a king. And what better than the perfect mattress than Bemco for the best night's sleep. At Jake's Furnishings, all Bemco mattresses are on sale now, including plush, luxury firm, and pillow top models. But hurry into Jake's now, as this inventory reduction sale won't last long. For more details, stop by the Jake's Furnishing Showroom, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Phone 735-1212 and become a fan on Facebook. Jake's Furnishings. Make it your own.
This is Attorney Jim Grimaldi. Have you been arrested for DUI? A DUI is a serious offense with potentially severe consequences, which may include jail time, high fines, lengthy periods of probation, even suspension or revocation of your driver's license. The laws regarding DUI are very complex and continually changing every day. You need an attorney with knowledge and experience in handling DUI cases, whether or not this is your first offense. I have vast experience in the area of DUI law. As a former chief DUI prosecutor for Sangamon County, I prosecuted thousands of DUIs and was exposed to every possible defense strategy. Call me and let me put my experience to work for you.
Call Grimaldi Law Office now at 217-651-8089. That's 217-651-8089, or visit GrimaldiLawOffice.com.
Sunday, August 29th, starting at 11, join your fellow classic car, hot rod, and muscle car enthusiasts at beautiful Memorial Park for the Shady Car Show. Whether you're there to show or just look, join us for a Logan County favorite under the cool dome of some of the most beautiful oak trees in Lincoln and Logan County at Lincoln's Memorial Park. You'll be in the shade all day, and so will your car. Show times are from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. with awards at 3:30. $10 gets your car entered for Best of Show, Sponsor's Choice, and Special Award. There will be food, music, and some great-looking cars, trucks, and other hot rods from the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and newer. Here's your opportunity to show your classic car and not be in the hot sun all day. What a great way to spend a Sunday afternoon. We'll see you Sunday, August 29th at the Shady Car Show at Lincoln's Memorial Park starting at 11. Search out the Shady Car Show 2021 on Facebook page, like and share the event info information, and have an opportunity to win dinner for two at Gazzardo's in Lincoln.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. I pay for this spot on the radio today to remind you of something that you have been putting off for a long time. Life insurance. You need life insurance. I know that you are waiting until after you paid off the car, or after your vacation, or as soon as you lose weight and quit smoking. The fact is, you need life insurance. Your family depends on you to provide an income to them. You need life insurance. Call me today, Joe Ryan, 735-4385.
Check out the full line of Grasshopper lawn equipment along with great specials on all mowers and trimmers at Four Corners Lube. Trusted professionals. Get into Four Corners Lube located at 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln now for the best service possible. Open Monday through Saturday. Phone 217-735-2761. Four Corners Lube, home of the full service in and out oil change.
Now hiring. Due to increased census, St. Clair's Rehab and Senior Care in Lincoln is adding staff. Now hiring LPNs, RNs, and CNAs. 8-hour and 12-hour shifts plus weekend package are available. If you're looking for an exciting career opportunity where you'll have a chance to make a difference in the lives of others, then this is the perfect fit for you. Apply online at heritageofcare.com/employment.
Would you like to get out and enjoy life without pain and without medication or surgery? At Schneider Chiropractic, we have helped countless people achieve this goal. I'm Dr. Alyssa Schneider with Schneider Chiropractic, located at 523 North Elm Street in Lincoln. I invite you to try chiropractic first in order to build a healthier you. At Schneider Chiropractic, you're not a number, and we don't operate an assembly line process. We take the time to get to know you, your specific needs, and formulate a treatment plan that'll lead to a healthier life. Using the latest techniques in chiropractic, sports injury, and pain management, Schneider Chiropractic will get you back on track so you can enjoy life without pain. Please schedule your private consultation by phoning my office manager, Tammy Kirby, at 217-732-2140. We look forward to getting you back on track.
This is Tim Kirkchin from ESPN, and you're listening to Cheap Seats on 96.3 FM, WLCN, with Joe, Jake, and Shabadoo.
Joe.
The party was nice, the party was pumping.
That's where one of you guys are.
And everybody having a ball.
Welcome back to the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM, and it's football. It's like Christmas. You know, it's the best time of the year. Football kicking off. You got the Fighting Illini today. ILL in action against Nebraska. We had the Railers with a huge win last night over Clinton Maroons. We got some preseason NFL, so that season will be kicking off here in the next week and a half or so.
Cardinals had their game canceled. I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, I would be too if I were you. Just all around.
They'll beat your Chicago Bears.
Doubtful.
Come on, man.
We'll have a top 10 defense. We got a quarterback.
You think the defense will be top 10?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Easy.
Jim argued with you.
I mean, if they could, maybe if they could.
Don't we have that on tape?
Bet.
Maybe they
get that on tape.
Healthy.
Wrong.
Bet.
But I feel like they can't stay healthy.
Yeah, they will.
Like, not probable. That looks not good.
Yeah, we're gonna be top 10 defense. We got some offense working our way.
We're gonna work hard.
Outlook not so good.
So do washing machines.
Yeah.
What's that from?
Goonies.
Vacation.
Close.
Goodfellas.
Oh.
Annie.
Saving
Chevy
Private
Chase.
Brian.
Chevy Chase?
The Griswolds.
Well, that's what he said. Family vacation.
Close.
Christmas vacation.
He said vacation. That was the first one.
Your life is a vacation.
Yeah.
You know what? Every day's a vacation.
You've been on vacation.
I'm going to tell you something. You spend 20 days in a hospital bed, every day's a vacation. You guys don't realize it.
You don't?
Why don't you put a smile on your face? How about all of you? Just take a big smile and everybody look at each other. Look at you. You're here. What are you complaining about?
How about I throw this hot coffee in
you
your
know
face?
what? 90% of your life is good. 10%'s bad. What do you want to concentrate on? The 90% that's good or the 10% that's bad?
Well, if you concentrate on the 10% that's bad, then you'll have 100% good.
What motivational speaker did he go to?
Walk around grumpy. Just freaking be happy.
Well, guys, you can drink out of this cup, or it's half empty, or is it half full? I don't know. Hey.
Just be happy. Can you play that song, Jim?
Don't worry.
Wow, that one guy sings that. What's that guy's name?
Yeah,
Don't worry, be happy. That guy's fun.
Just stop.
We're going to wait. Is he looking for it?
Our customers are waiting for the show to get over.
It's all right.
Are you guys,
those
so they
two
listen
clowns.
to some good talented
They want
guys
to hear
at
those
the
two
end.
clowns that talk about sports.
Are you guys bringing your dog out today for the Dock Dogs?
No.
No, you don't think they
It's
would do
hot.
it? Would your dog jump in after it?
Yeah.
Maggie?
Yeah.
Oh, Maggie.
Maggie might.
Think
Maggie
so?
is
Oh,
the...
she
Would you have to get in the water to get her to come? You know what I'm saying?
No.
She just jump in it?
Yeah.
I think I'd have to get in if Bubs is going to jump
Well,
in.
Leo...
Bubs is a little more...
Leo gets in the water, but it's kind of at his own little pace. It's not. It's not a run and jump. It's
Really?
He eases into it.
So
I tell you what, I had a lab, and I tell you what, if you left the gate open, his eyes got about 6 inches in circles, and it was a full-on sprint for it.
We try to get him to do that, but he just won't. We'll throw a frisbee in there, and he'll look at it, and then he'll go to the steps, and then ease his way in.
I had to put gates up.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
actually
comes right back to you.
Huh?
Yeah, it's
That
a
comes
reflection.
back to
on it.
you.
Yeah.
I ease in. I don't just jump
Just
in.
run and jump off of that.
Cannonball?
Prove to us that you can do it.
All right.
I don't care. Cannonball, dive, whatever you got to do.
Little flip.
Slide
As
that
far as
shirt
you
off.
can, and we'll have Jim measure it to see how far you get, and then we'll see who the best athlete is.
Okay.
Get that tan out. You get that Florida tan going.
You do have that Florida tan going. You're ready.
I'm losing it, though. I'm losing it. Yeah.
That's pretty funny stuff.
It's been hot, fellas.
Yeah.
Last night, actually, though, with the seats changed direction.
Yeah, how was that? The seats on the other side, the sun not in your face.
Excellent.
Had a little bit of a breeze, and it was excellent. Yeah. We didn't, you look across the way there at the Clinton crowd, and hey, I will say this. Clinton had a nice crowd show up.
Yep.
Yeah.
They did. I'm
going to tell you, the bleacher change really helped.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Well, and plus,
we're looking across,
side.
and you see them doing this number
we've been doing that for 30 years.
30 years.
Yeah.
And smaller bleachers on each side, makes it crowded. Makes it like you got a good crowd. Yeah.
And I tell you what, is that considerably smaller? Because they're decent size.
It felt considerably smaller. There was a lot of people there last night.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm sitting next to my bro and my wife, and they're cuddled in as tight as they could. So
they cuddle, do they?
Oh yeah.
They do.
No. I feel like it when I'm sitting next to my bear of a brother.
He's a big boy.
He's a big kid. He is.
I bet he'd run and jump off of that dock.
Oh yeah.
Get him down here. What are you doing, Phil? Come on.
You know what though? I will say I was a little bit. I still am a little bit concerned with my freshman nephew playing middle linebacker, and I know last night isn't a good gauge, but it's a starting point, and he made a couple really nice plays last night, and his awareness of where he was at was pretty good. So I was impressed.
Well, good for him. Playing as a freshman, that's
by
that's
only a sophomore.
It's tough because he's not matured yet, but that just gives him a little more experience, and game speed I feel is what's key. Game speed from JFL to freshman to JV to varsity,
and he's a good-sized kid. I mean, he is, and he's putting on strength, and him 6 months ago to now is just a dramatic change. I mean, it's pretty big, and I'm looking forward to him. Yeah,
you've matured.
Almost the exact same. A little more gray around here,
but a little more mature.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what's going on downtown a minute.
Let's do it.
Are you guys? What do you think the favorites are?
I don't know.
Hey.
Top Hat is definitely one of my favorites.
Let's back up a second, too. What time?
11 over here on the corner of, what are we at, Pulaski and McLean Street?
Pulaski and McLean.
Top Hat is set up with the portable house here. I think this is going to be a nice little event downtown.
Absolutely.
The smells are already kicking in. You got Dead End Barbecue, one of our fan favorites, local favorites over here. Opened up, Sugar Creek Barbecue.
We've got a celebrity getting ready to come on, too. A celebrity.
He's been on the show before.
Yeah, but he is a celebrity. Yes.
He's got the sunglasses on. He looks important.
Oh, that dude is important. Backwards, bud. Backwards. There you go.
How much celebrity? There you go. It's a celebrity status showing through.
It's a status thing.
Joe, you want to introduce our guest? You are the guest getter.
Is President Kevin Bateman. The guy's in charge of a lot of stuff except for his wife.
That is correct.
Yes. You know what? And one time now, did you make, was it honey? Is that what you made that you dropped off some time ago? Was it honey?
Yeah. Jim loves your homemade honey.
Correct. But right now I'm making homemade lemonade.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'd love to have some of that.
Have you heard the Jim Ash story?
Yes, I have.
Okay. All right.
Very cool.
We talk about it every Saturday, it seems, and it's one of the funniest.
Jimmy Ash. Kevin, you're kind of in charge down here. I don't know your official title, guy in charge. If you're on a golf cart, you're in charge. Can you tell us about what's going to go on today? Tell us all about it.
So today we have Dock Dogs starting at 10. That would be the amateurs and professionals. And then, of course, the backyard barbecue competition is up and running, as you can tell by the smells that you can see on the radio. And then we have bands starting I'm probably wrong, but I want to say noon, going to all evening. Jack Dump is the feature tonight.
All jacked up in the empty bottles.
Correct.
Yeah. Awesome.
And then obviously we got the beer tent and the 3 local bars downtown. We got Spirited, Alibi, and Rusty Rail all participating. Basically, we decided a few months ago that we've been hearing the talk forever to put it back together, the balloons, the whole thing. So since the COVID incident, that gave us some time to reflect and talk, and that's what we did. So
now, people on a gator are more in charge. There's a gator going by now. They're more in charge.
Yeah, but they're.
I don't know if they are. That means they have to do some work.
Correct. If you notice, my golf cart's empty.
Yeah, there's probably no calluses on your hands, are there?
No.
No, I know about it. Little baby lotion all over them. I know about you.
Except for the fact I was here at 5 o'clock yesterday morning getting everything set up. So.
Has it been hot to work in or not?
Extremely.
Have you ever thought about getting in that little pool right there with the dogs?
On Thursday when we were filling it up, it looked very inviting because that's filled right out of the fire hydrant, so it is ice cold water.
We're offering $10 to
$10 to jump in.
They'll let you.
It's a quick $10. You know what I mean? Quick 10. Get it.
I think they should add that to they got the distance thing and they got electronic measuring. We should have a belly flop contest for distance.
Yeah, for distance.
You've got to be at least 40 pounds overweight to be in it, so all of us could get in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, last night I was offered a balloon ride, but then because of the heat, I made them exceed the ballast, so I was not able to ride last night.
Dang it. Well, that's something to work on for next year. Yeah. So is this event, I know you plan to kind of make this grow or kind of make it seem like it is?
Absolutely. So we were talking this morning, for the people that are going to come down here and see that the streets are not as filled as what they remember from 2019, please bear in mind that we've moved the event. By moving the event, that caused some conflicts with other things, but our plan is to keep it in August, grow the event like we did before. There's already talk of adding some kids things to do, bouncy houses or whatever. I know Marcia Cook from the Art Institute. I was talking to her this morning. She'd be a good one to get on here to talk about her location. She plans on expanding the art portion back to where it was before. So the plans are in the works. You got to start out somewhere, and this is what we came up with. The one thing I'm kind of proud of this year is we always ran our events a year in advance with funding. So we got together a few months ago, the young professionals and us, and this is basically the give back event. We are not charging anything to get in to as you used to have to buy wristbands to get into the beer portion. It's all free of charge this year. We got just the local bars, didn't bring any outside bars.
Good.
So we wanted those guys to be able to make the money back they lost in 2020. And the food vendors, most of the food vendors are local. So we got local food vendors to do that, all free of charge, didn't charge them to set up or anything. So, that was kind of a hush-hush type thing, but we're kind of proud of it that the two groups decided to give back to the community best we could.
Now, does anyone ever complain? And if they do, should we give your number out?
Yes, you can give my. I would appreciate you to give my number out and not anybody else's, because I'm taking all of the complaints.
All of them.
There can't be that many.
We're only at 4 today.
Oh, that's good. It's early.
So
well, you can't please everybody.
No, you can't.
You just got to please Joe.
It's a very cool event, and you get unhappy people, but what we talked about earlier.
Well,
90% of your life is good. 10%
sucks.
You want to dwell on the 90 or the 10? What are we going to do, fellas?
Correct. Unfortunately, it blocks off some streets. It does affect some businesses. we're only doing it once a year, so we're trying to do the best we can and get everybody involved.
Couldn't it also help some businesses? Because you got people coming down here.
The ones that have not complained to me had a very good night. They had a very good night. So I'm doing the best I can with I kind of took over where Chris Grau, he needed to step back a little bit, and that's probably someone calling to yell at me now. But
we didn't give his number out yet.
Get a complaint in there.
Unfortunately, when you hold an elected position, that number is out there.
But I'm sure you get far more compliments than complaints.
Yes, absolutely.
And nobody tells you about the good; they just want to tell you about the bad. But
I would much rather them call me. My number is 217-671-3100. Then I read about it on Facebook.
Right.
Because there's always a story behind what is happening, and those people behind those keyboards, they don't want to hear the story. They just want to complain. As in, I seen a gentleman yesterday walking his dog. He said he wanted to complain about things I was doing, but instead of talking to me, he was going to do it on social media.
Well. Uh-oh. Kevin, we got a problem.
Hey, we got a water leak. So
your job never ends.
I don't see how that's out of normal.
Scotty, we'll let you buy for $5 if you go over and get that.
I was going to say, the kids love the water mains opening up like this.
Well, the good news is that flower is a little bit wilted. So
it is a little wilted. It's going to be happy and good to go.
Things happen for a reason.
You know what? Nice job, Kevin.
It's going to look like a forest over there.
Let me pretend to be a boss. Can you guys handle that?
Who's the plumbing guy?
That would be me.
Well, here we go.
Did your pager go off?
That's probably what the phone call was. You called me from over there, didn't you? There it is.
He was talking about businesses, and we were having some issues here and whatnot. But I mean, it's always a good thing to get somebody walking by your business. So there's always an opportunity to show off and maybe set up for a sale down the road. You talk about maybe it's the Copper Penny or one of these places, and an event like this doesn't necessarily give you direct sales for today, but it does give you an opportunity to put yourself and your business in front of people and make them at least notice you, and gives them an opportunity down the road to come in and buy it. And I actually had some consulting I did, I guess it would have been 2 years ago, about this event, and tried to help some people out. And I think it's never a bad thing to have somebody walking by the front of your business, and events like this gets a larger group of people than normal to walk by your business that may not ever, to be honest, may not come downtown, but just to drive through as quick as they can. So I appreciate when people say that an event like this can kind of hurt their business, but I like to see it when they actually go out and try to turn negative into a positive and maybe grow their business from an event like that.
I'm glad you said that, because yesterday we closed off Broadway at 3:30 to allow people to mull around on Broadway to those businesses, Sorrento's and the others over there. And then this morning we closed off Broadway completely and opened up at the end of the food truck. So now, since this is an all-day event on Saturday, which Friday is just a partial day event, now every one of them businesses gets the same foot traffic that we have all the way around the square. So the people can walk all the way around the square, not worry about traffic, not worrying about cars zooming by and stuff, and put those people, just like you said, in front of those businesses so they can take advantage of it.
Absolutely. That's when you decorate your windows up real nice.
Real nice.
You know what I mean? Real nice.
Set you a little something up outside.
Set yourself something up there. Maybe even sit out there and hand out something, little tokens or whatnot to get them to come back in.
Donuts. Who doesn't like donuts?
Everybody loves donuts.
Correct. So,
boy, it's heating up out here. What time is the check-in for the barbecue and all that good stuff?
2:00. I don't know which meat is first. The other good part about Backyard, you're only cooking two meats, chicken and ribs. So it's a quick loves that. We kind of had a catch-22. Everybody loved coming down and seeing all these professionals from 10 different states show up, but then again, they couldn't sample the stuff and everything. And quite honestly, during the pandemic, a lot of people, I have an employee that, used to do professional, and they stepped back, and that's a very expensive hobby.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
you're talking a grand
yeah.
or two just to get to the place. And then you got to buy all the meat and stuff. So a lot of people have stepped back from the professional and gone to more of the, I can show up in the morning, cook and leave. And again, the lady that works for me, she's a group of 12, but they had a conflicting event for this weekend, but they've already penciled this in for next year. Right. So the barbecue event will grow probably double by next year.
Is there honestly a big difference in between, let's say, your weekend cooks, your backyard cooks, and your professionals?
Yes.
There's a big difference?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
have you ever cooked a brisket?
Well, yeah, I screwed it up. I'm talking just ribs and chicken,
Not really, but it's just the expense.
Right.
You to get it, you buy a prime brisket, you're paying well over $100.
Right.
So, and then you got you add in the pork butts also. It gets expensive quickly.
I got to give a shout out here to Ryan Sullivan. He came by yesterday. Not only is he he is the police officer of the year, but he came out yesterday and fixed my Traeger. I'm ready to go. I'll be competitive by next year. The Traeger is rolling.
Aren't we supposed to have a show at your house?
Yeah, we're gonna cook there.
A barbecue contest show.
A little barbecue cook-off at the Joe Ryan.
That's been in the works for about, I feel like 4.5 years now. Yeah.
I would just check the trash can to make sure there's no takeout containers in there.
Definitely needs to right.
There's some cheating there, isn't it? That's the first sign right there.
Well, it's starting to smell pretty good down here. Unfortunately, Lloyd hasn't hooked up the smell-o-vision, so you're not able to partake in that.
There's another celebrity going by. When you think Budweiser and you think barbecue, you think Ritterbush, don't you?
Those two go hand in hand.
I think Flex Steel Sofa. That's what I think.
He's always trying to sell something.
Jake's Furnishing. Great couch.
Wow, was that good?
A little plug.
Flex Steel's the way
And
to
if
go.
Ritterbush, he made it his own.
I'm telling you right now, he not only did he make it his own, but he went for the Cadillac version.
Well, he's selling a lot of Budweiser.
Mainly because his wife and daughter were there, and they said, no, this is what we want. And he kept walking away to some other product, and they say, no, we're not moving. This is what we want. Yeah. And he finally said, here's a check. Just do it.
Ritter's a little tight. That's all right. No problem with that.
Hey, Joe, our 40th is coming up next year, so maybe we can have it downtown like the Class 81 did last night.
Right here.
Nice.
Would that have been his first graduation ceremony or his fourth? Because he was like, what, a 9-year senior?
That was probably
back in those days. You could stay in high school as long as your parents wanted you to,
or needed you to. We can't have him at home.
I was there for 7 years.
There was no homeschooling. If you were homeschooled, it's because the principal gave you that slip of paper.
Yeah. Ronnie Shago sent you home,
and the only thing you're getting taught is how to get a whooping.
Exactly.
Getting a whooping from Ronnie Richard, Ronnie Shago sending you home.
Coach V.
Coach V, he'll take care of you too.
Boys, we're going to the mat room. As soon as someone's bleeding, we're done.
First one to cry loses. That's funny stuff. That's back when.
That's back Mr. York.
I had a coach.
Yeah. Mr. York hung a kid on a. He had a hanger just high enough off the floor. He just wrapped your shirt around the hanger, and you were 3 inches off the floor for his entire hour.
No kidding.
Mr. York take you in that back room and beats you and puts you right back in class.
What would happen if you did that today?
Oh.
But you know what? There was a little more discipline.
15 to 20.
There was a little more discipline and a little less care by the parents and the kids were
That's the first version of higher education. It's up there.
And he's set.
Didn't happen again, though, did it?
No.
Yeah. Lesson learned.
You're going to learn from this.
Right.
All righty, boys. I'm going to go find out why my fire hydrant.
Better go shut the water off.
We need a plumber down here. Where's Ronnie Fleshman at?
It's like 100 degrees. How bad can it be that
really,
the fire hydrant
just
squirts straight in the air?
Open that thing up. Let it go.
Absolutely. All right. Well, Mr. Bateman, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for all you're doing.
You're doing great work out here, and we're excited about the future and what this is going to bring. So.
Ritter, you want to talk? Ritter, you want to get on and talk? You're a VIP.
No.
Come on, he's getting off.
I'm just telling you right now, this is the best thing Lincoln ever did.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
agreed.
one.
That's from the beer man.
Walk around and have a beverage.
What type of beverage?
Any kind you want. Alcohol. If you got this.
Hey, right there. There's. Hey, right
Grab
there.
this headphone and get on.
You got a face for radio. Let's go. Sit down.
Me and Jeff Max.
Yep, Jeffrey. Get in there and sit down. We're joined now by celebrity bud man, Doug Ritterbush. Ritter, tell us all about what's going on. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm trying to think. We have these VIP wristbands. You can purchase them at the Alibi. Or don't purchase them. They'll give them to you free at the Alibi, Spirited Republic, and the Rusty Rail. So you can walk around and have a beverage outside.
Nice.
Preferred beverage you'd have him drink would be?
Budweiser, baby. All the way. This is only allowed for Budweiser products. No Miller Lite or Coors Light, because that's just a no-no.
We understand. So
the wristbands are only good for Budweiser.
Budweiser, yeah.
That's a bud band.
It's a bud band, that's right.
There you go. You're in the cook-off over here, right? What are you doing today?
Ribs and chicken.
Yeah. What's your specialty?
Probably ribs.
You can do both, though, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You're a pretty talented guy.
I am. I like to barbecue.
Yeah. I know. That's what I do.
Do you enter in a lot of competitions?
We haven't lately.
Right.
Kind of retired from it.
It's a lot of work.
My partner is almost, I'm not going to say his age, but he's getting old and he doesn't want to do it as much.
We say that about Joe all the time.
No.
Ritter's as old as me.
And to tell you the truth, to do a regular competition, it costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
We just talked about that.
I mean, you got to really, if you want to win, you got to spend the money.
Yep.
It's probably $800, $900 each competition.
But a local event like this, it's right out your back door. It's kinda nice to be right here. That helps a little bit, not having the travel time and whatnot.
6 blocks from home.
I know. I can drink and walk home. Perfect. That's my goal for today.
There's an awful lot of golf carts around here.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to give me a ride.
That's being very responsible.
Because you got that butt band on.
Yeah, I do not want to drive, so I'm going to have somebody drive me.
You know what? That's what we should have talked to Bateman about, making this little area downtown here, maybe section off, but making it a community where you can ride your golf cars around.
That's in the works, isn't it? I think that's been ran by City Council.
That would be perfect.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, wouldn't it be nice?
That would be nice.
I guess what's the difference between those little motor bikes and all that stuff?
I'm telling you right now, I'd have one. I'd be zipping around town all over
Absolutely.
the place.
Well, I just got to say that this is an opportunity, as long as no one abuses it. This is like Lincoln Fest was. Remember that, Joe?
Yeah.
When you could walk around
down there.
Yes. You could walk around with a band and you could have a beer on the street. So if you want to, it's a good idea.
You just have to, you're right, we just have to not have it cause a bunch of trouble.
No, just don't abuse it. They got live music up here tonight. I think they start this afternoon. They've got like 3 or 4 bands.
Joe, you got some interest in that,
Yeah,
don't
Lincoln's
you?
Dead plays 5:30. Get up here. Marty Ryan in it.
Oh, yeah? Are they any good?
Oh, yeah. This is their first performance. Let's get out and take a look.
Featuring Joe. Joe plays a tambourine.
I'm just up there with my shirt off.
And more cowbell.
I'm with my shirt off and red leather slacks, and I play a tambourine. It's all right.
Yeah.
You'll be down there.
I will. I'll come check you out, Joe.
Bring your bud band because we're going to need them if I'm doing that.
I got it. So, all right, guys.
Hey, hold on, Ritter. Remember when Foghat was down there in the corner?
Yeah,
You're
and
the only guy that remembers that.
And REO Speedwagon was here too one year.
Yeah,
really,
unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah, right over there. Yeah, right over there.
My job when Foghat played and they were down there on this huge stage, my job was to. Guy said, "See that cooler over there?" And I said, "Yeah." But he said, "Sit right there in that chair next to that cooler. When anybody in the band gives you one of these, go grab another Budweiser." And it was Budweiser back then. And I sat in that chair on the stage for the entire time. If Foghat guys would give me a look, I'd open them up and run them over a Bud bottle. That's the funny stuff.
Joe, you're just a man of all days. Yeah, you've done it all.
Did you have any of them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they said I could
well,
have
then it's
any
fine.
Yeah.
Then it's okay.
Tour bus afterwards for one. Drummer gave me a couple drumsticks. I think I still have those sticks somewhere. Dog hat. Slow ride, my man.
Slow ride.
They were big then, too.
He doesn't. He may have those drumsticks. He'd have no idea where they were from, though. He'd be like,
or what they are.
I'm telling you right now, I have them. They're all beat up from where he was.
Thought they were chopsticks. He's been eating with them. He's some big chopsticks.
I've used them over at First Walk before.
Yeah.
Well, I got to say, Lincoln won last night.
Yes. Big.
Incredible.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Big win.
I was
big kickoff to a big week.
I was setting up here, so we couldn't observe it or anything, but I tell you what, that's a big win. Then you got to talk about Illinois. What's going to happen with them in Nebraska?
Illinois going to win.
Illinois is going to win.
I think.
Oh, boys, I don't know. I don't believe so.
There's a lot going on in Nebraska. Nebraska's got a lot of things going on.
A lot of behind the scenes going on in Nebraska.
And that coach, we may be talking about like a week 2 firing from this guy.
Really?
It's bad.
Really?
Yeah, and I think Coach B's got the Fighting Illini going in the right direction. And, you know,
he's still needing some players. We know that, but at the same time, the way it sounds, organized, and the boys are ready to play. So
and that's half the battle.
They play at noon.
Yep.
Noon. And then the Bears play at 6.
Play at 6, yeah.
Your Bears going to be good, maybe. I like their QB.
I like Fields, but I think their defense is getting old.
He said it's top 10.
He said top 10. I said if they're healthy, if they're healthy.
Yeah.
If they're healthy, top 10. What chance of them being healthy?
Not. Hicks is
not.
going to be hurt. They've already got the guy, the 3 years he's been there. He's got a hurt toe.
Mac?
No.
Trubinsky.
No, he's on the.
He looked like a man on a mission last week.
Starts with a B.
B.
Starts with a B. It's on the defensive line.
Beaver.
No, Beaver.
I don't know.
Billis or something like that. Billis or something.
Come on, know your team.
I know, Joe. I might as well become a Packer fan.
No, you can't. We can't stoop that low.
We'll get that done. We'll call the Gallaghers and get you some gear.
Oh my God, they wear it all the time. They love it.
I love that they love it.
Well, you know, you got to support your team.
Darn
That's
team,
right.
that's good
That's
stuff. The Bears, I think, can make I think they'll be okay. But, you know, it'll take him a couple years. But he looks like he could be the real deal. And how about Trubinsky when he came back?
It's Trubisky. There's no N in it.
There's not in it?
He showed the Bears how good he probably is.
They told me, a guy told me that he didn't even get on the airplane to go home. He just flew home himself. Just all out of air. He was on such a high because he came back to Chicago and beat him up.
Well, that tells me one thing. It's the coach. Yep. It's the coach in Chicago that probably needs to go.
Another one?
Yeah, I'm
sorry. It's also preseason.
Just keep rotating.
Oh, yeah. There we go, yeah.
It's also preseason.
We need a coach.
Well, maybe we'll get maybe Lovey go back and go there.
No, we don't want Lovey. Saw what he did.
Lovey was a winner.
Yep.
How about your Illinois State Redbirds?
Ooh, yeah.
Do they play today?
I don't know.
It's $10 a ticket to get in there.
I don't think
they do.
Yeah, is it today? I didn't know if it was. Yeah, I think it is today.
There's nothing better than being in a suite up there.
Oh, well.
We have a Budweiser suite up there.
I was just going to say, if you're up there, you got money.
I've never been in one of those.
You and Gary Cross sitting up there in those suites.
No, Gary don't even get in there. I don't think.
Oh, I've been to Gary's suites before up there.
It's nice. Free beer, free food, nothing better.
No, nothing better than a football game going on. And if you want, you pop out those doors and sit outside for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It is nice.
And parking, you're probably parked right in front.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have to walk that far.
Well, hey, you know what? Don't forget about it. There's another celebrity going by. A lot of aldermen out today.
I got to roll.
See you, Doug.
See you.
See you, Ritter.
He's got to check on his meats. Gonna go do some cooking. Well, I tell you what, when you got guests, things go by pretty quick.
I try to take care of you guys.
Yes.
Listen to that chuckle. Glad you don't have a microphone. Jimmy either.
Yeah.
You guys need microphones.
You guys all right? I might need a sweatshirt under here. It's kind of
cool. That breeze is cool.
Breeze. There's a good breeze out here.
You guys are out in the sun.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I tell you what,
my water's been out here the whole time. It's still cold.
Yeah, I mean it's cold under this little canopy thing.
Very nice.
I'm gonna have to reheat this coffee. Gosh,
I think
that Corgi's gonna do the jumping for the.
Yeah. Well, it's 10 o'clock. I don't see any dogs jumping. Maybe that's just registration, but our show has come to an end. The cheap seats have come to an end. We are downtown Lincoln for the backyard barbecue contest. We got Dock Dogs. We got balloons going up later this evening.
Yep.
What else is going on? Beer. We got all of our local breweries down here. The Lincoln Art Institute looks like they have something going on over there. All kinds of things to do. Some bands going on.
And, hey, and let's give J-Mac a shout. If you're out there listening, J-Mac, he's a pretty avid listener, J-Mac.
J-Mac, we
thanks
miss
for
you.
listening.
Yeah, well,
surprisingly quiet today, but I'm sure we'll get something.
Yeah.
You did? I didn't.
And didn't even work up a sweat.
That's what we like. We like aldermen that are in shape. So thanks for doing that. We just had Bateman on. He's in shape. Now you. I know Ronnie Fleshman works out constantly. Seth's a big runner. So, the city's well taken care of on that end.
Trying to go the opposite direction. Make sure you stop in at one of our local drinking establishments and get your wristband. Carry the drinks around,
and then get some ice cream. Ice cream.
11 o'clock.
Ice cream and beer.
Oh, yeah.
11 o'clock.
That just sounds like a stomach ache right there.
There's a lot of guys in the red down there, so something's going on. That's like
they're having a meeting.
Yeah, there's a meeting going on down there.
Yeah, that's what a meeting looks like, guys.
That's what a meeting is there.
And one of these days.
Game you wanted to do. We never even talked about it.
We got to get the game going.
That's what our meeting was about.
Next week we're having the game.
Oh, what about the game?
The game starts next week.
Oh. Okay, I got to see it to believe it.
It starts next week.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock, boys. That means our show is over. But stay tuned.
Woo, it's a slow ride.
Stay tuned for the Illini Guys Sports Spectacular Sports Show. With interviews from Brad Underwood and Illini alum Bruce Douglas. How come we can't get interviews?
Saturday.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in to Cheap Seats. Get downtown for some barbecue, some Dock Dogs, some beer, some bands, and other things that downtown Lincoln has to offer. You're in the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM.
Good day.
.3 and